Are you concerned about cognitive decline? Well, this family familiar role could help. Have you ever caught yourself worrying about your memory, forgetting a word, losing your train of thought, or wondering quietly, is your brain starting to slow down? Now, if you're a grandparent, here's something that may surprise you. That time you spend reading bedtime stories, helping with homework, or running after little ones, well, it may actually be helping your brain. New research suggests that grandparents who stay involved with their grandchildren show better memory and thinking skills over time. And not because they're doing puzzles or brain games, but because they're mentally engaged. And here's the key part. It's not about how much care you provide, it's about being involved. And today, I want to explain what the research found and what it means for grandparents who want to stay mentally sharp for as long as possible. Now, many of us think of brain health in terms of puzzles, crosswords, or apps on our phones. But new research suggests something much more familiar may be just as powerful, and that is being an involved grandparent. And not in a stressful, full-time way necessarily, but simply staying engaged in your grandchildren's lives. And this isn't just about family feel-good talk, there's real research behind it. Well, here's what that research found. A large study from England followed nearly 3,000 grandparents for over 6 years. They looked at memory, thinking skills, and verbal ability, and compared grandparents who helped with their grandchildren and those that didn't. And what they found was striking. Grandparents who provided care, even in small, occasional ways, performed better on memory and language tests. And even more interesting, some grandparents showed a slower rate of cognitive decline over time. So in simple terms, staying involved with your grandkids wasn't just good for family connection, it was also linked to better brain health. And this really hits home here in Australia. Most grandparents I speak to are already helping out in some way. School pickups, babysitting, helping out so parents can go to work. In fact, research shows that a large percentage of Australian grandparents are involved in caring for grandchildren under 10. So this isn't a rare situation. It means many grandparents are already doing something that supports their brain without even realizing it. So why would grandparenting help your brain? Think about what you're actually doing. When you help with homework, you're problem solving. When you play games, you're planning and thinking ahead. When you teach skills like cooking or gardening, you're using memory, language, and coordination. Even just keeping up with kids requires attention, flexibility, and quick thinking. In a way, it's like a full body, full brain workout disguised as family time. And as research suggests, it's not about how much time you spend, it's about being mentally engaged. Quality matters more than quantity. Now, this is important. Not all grandparenting situations are the same, because the research also shows that when caregiving becomes stressful, overwhelming, or feels forced, the benefits can change. Because long-term or high-pressure care can come with health, emotional, and financial strain. So the goal isn't to exhaust yourself. The goal is to find a level of involvement that feels voluntary, feels enjoyable, fits your health and energy. because your well-being, well, that matters too. And if you want to make the most of this, here's what really seems to help. Do a variety of activities. Choose things you actually enjoy. Stay mentally involved, not just physically present. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Remember, even occasional time can make a difference. It's not about being the perfect grandparent. It's about staying connected, curious, and engaged. And for many of us, grandparenting is one of life's greatest joys. And if it also helps keep our brains sharper for longer, well, that's a pretty wonderful bonus. And if you're a grandparent, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed changes in your thinking, memory, or mental sharpness since being more involved with your grandkids? Share your experience in the comments. And if you enjoy these honest conversations about life after 60, you're very welcome to subscribe. We're all figuring this out together. I'm Robbie from Living Life in the Lucky, a life after 60. And remember, old age is a privilege not given to all. So stay safe, stay curious, and be kind to one another. And I'll see you again soon.